As mentioned, all firms will get a 75% wage subsidy for local staff this month. It will be capped at the first $4,600 as part of measures to help them retain and pay workers. This adds to the existing jobs support scheme. As Mr. Heng says, many businesses will have to scale down or close with the latest safe distancing measures during this period. He's also announced support to help bring down labour and rental costs.
The job support scheme earlier offered a 9-month wage offset for each local employee of between 25% and 75%, depending on the sector affected. But just for April, all firms will get a 75% subsidy. The previous cap at the first $4,600 remains.
Let me take this opportunity to clarify that for this and for the earlier resilience budget, the wage cap of $4,600 does not mean that workers earning more than $4,600 do not qualify. Rather, it means that this wage subsidy applies to every one of our over 1.9 million local employees. But regardless of how much they earn, the maximum subsidy to the firms will be 75% of $4,600 per person, which is $3,450. The salary limit of $4,600 is based on our median wage level of full-time employed residents. The aim of this strong support is to directly reduce firms' wage costs to help them retain their workers. I expect firms to make use of this job support scheme to continue paying your workers and refrain from putting workers on no pay leave during this period, or worse, retrenching them. We will monitor the situation carefully together with our tripartite partners and take action where needed.
Firms can start receiving payouts from next week. And to bring down labour costs for firms that rely on foreign workers, they won't need to pay the foreign worker levy due in April. Mr. Heng also announced rebates on such levies paid this year.
To help them preserve their business structure and quickly resume operations, we also provide employers with a foreign worker levy rebate of $750 for each work permit or S-Pass holder, based on previous levies paid in 2020. This will help employers pay and take care of the upkeep of their workers and prepare their workforce to restart when the circuit breaker is lifted. Employers will receive the rebates as early as 21st April 2020. The government recognizes that firms have been paying foreign workers levy in normal times. So in these exceptional times, we are temporarily redirecting resources back to the firms to enable them to provide support for their foreign workers.
To give extra help with rentals, a bill will also be introduced on Tuesday to make landlords hand down non-residential property tax rebates to tenants in full. Industrial, office and agricultural tenants of government agencies now also get 1 month of rent waived, up from half a month. Firms with temporary cash flow difficulties will get a boost too.
I will further enhance financing support for enterprises so that viable businesses can continue to have access to credit despite the uncertainty. I will increase government's risk share of loans made under the Temporary Bridging Loan Program, Enterprise Financing Scheme SME Working Capital Loan, and Enterprise Financing Scheme Trade Loan from 80% to 90% for loans initiated from 8th April 2020 until 31st March 2021.
Mr. Heng said other measures include the option for SMEs to defer principal payments on loans.